1, 2, 3. Hey everyone, welcome to another Vanother Collective video. This month we are talking about why we vlog and our 5 top likes and dislikes. I'm gonna throw everyone's logos up in the corner here, and while I do that there's gonna be all of the links to the channels and the playlist in the description below. So we've been vlogging, I guess, on YouTube mainly. We've got Facebook channel as well, Facebook page as well, since just before we got our caravan. And something we've never done before. You know, I don't have a background in videoing, vlogging, etc. at all, but I am in IT, and I have always loved, and people have always made fun of me for it, taking photos. You know, those memories when you go away, when you spend time with family and friends, for me, fantastic. I was always the one at work Christmas parties taking thousands of photos, coming back with thousands of photos when I've been on holiday. And realistically, you take all these photos, you know, especially since digital cameras. Yeah, yes, I am that old. I did used to have film cameras when I was younger. And, you know, you very rarely look at them. So one of the big things for me about videoing and doing a vlog is actually those memories. You know, having something fairly short that isn't just that boring slideshow is really good. And if other people enjoy it and want to watch it as well, even better. And that kind of leads me on to the next one as well. You know, I am, anyone will tell you, the biggest geek / nerd in the world. Gadgets everywhere. I love my gadgets. So I generally work out how to do a lot of things. I tinker with stuff. And when we were researching to get our caravan, we watched a lot of YouTube. You know, too many to mention all of them, but people like Keith and Michelle, who, you know, although they don't vlog as much anymore, they've got some fantastic videos for if you're getting started, and they still do vlog every now and again. Dan Trudgeon, you know, the Trudgeons, he has got so many how-to videos. There are way more, but probably those two, I would say, really got us started into watching YouTube, helping to learn how to do things. So if there's anything that I've worked out that I think is useful, I'm going to put it out there, and if people like it, that is brilliant. If we've helped one person, that really gives you that sort of level of satisfaction. You know, you get that one person saying, "Thank you, that was good." You know, yeah, love that. Funnily enough, that leads on to the next one. You know, it's those people. So we have met so many amazing people through caravanning and through vlogging, etc., through YouTube, or through YouTubing. Is that even a word? So, you know, we've been to every single NEC show for a few years now. You know, while we were originally looking for caravans, while we were waiting for our first caravan that never happened, whole other story. And you know, in watching people's videos and then going to the NEC and actually meeting people, you know, I can't tell you how good that feels to be sort of part of a community, being able to meet some of these people that you watch their videos, that you admire what they're doing, and being able to talk to them, that's something really amazing. And a few years ago when we were at the show, we've had a few people start coming up to us as well. We've got nowhere near the subscribers that other people do, and although that's great, that's not what we're doing this for. That sense of community is brilliant. So the other thing you might have seen, if you look way back at our videos, I never would have sat here and spoken to a camera before. I never would have gone up to some random person that I've seen on a TV. But that sort of confidence boost, that ability to talk to people, doing something like this, it really is beneficial. It really does give you that confidence to speak in front of crowds of people, in front of strangers, and that helps in so many places in life. Whether it be work, whether it be in other situations. And I guess the last one, if we're sticking to 5, trying to stick to 5, is it's a hobby. It's something to do. The fact that quite often you can sit around and do nothing. To some people this is wasting your time. It's not really doing something purposeful. But as I've said already, this for me is a hobby. There's so many other benefits to it. My wife loves this. I'm not inside annoying her at the moment. She's not having to talk to me and deal with my silly jokes every 3 seconds. So, it's win-win, eh? I'm sure if she's here, she'd be nodding. So yeah, that's the main reasons, the likes. So let's jump into the dislikes. I've just said about Emma and Sam, it keeps me out of their hair, it keeps me busy. But it can have a downside for them as well. I'm always wanting to just get that extra shot to do something thinking about the video. So there are quite a few times where I go, hang on a minute, wait guys, Sam, come and say something in the video. Oh, here he goes again. Oh, Dad's doing a video. So yeah, I guess it's pluses and negatives, eh? And the hours, it does take hours. Don't pretend it doesn't, of putting these videos together. It might be, and like our last video, I did a session straight to the camera. It was about the gas bottles and refilling them. It was what, a 3-minute or so video. I did it in maybe 3 goes. I didn't edit the video at all. I designed, or I stole a thumbnail off another video and put another title on top. So that 3-minute video probably took me 10 minutes. I did it all on my phone. Great. But when you're doing a proper video, a day out, a holiday, something like this, I've already spent maybe half an hour, 45 minutes on this video alone, coming up with, what are my 5 likes? What are my 5 dislikes? I've messed up the beginning of this video 20 times. I've set up the cameras for it. I'll get to the end of this video and then have to chop out loads of pieces and edit it, come up with a title. It can take hours, you know. If you've got a 3-minute video, it's probably going to take an hour or more to get that 3-minute video together. You know, to get a half-hour video, a really good one, could take you half a day. You know, some of our Scotland videos, you would not believe how long they took me to put them together. The ideas. Coming up with an idea, keeping a momentum going on the channel, you know, trying to keep at least one video a week coming out. And maybe that's some of the pressure, and it leads in to the next point. You know, maybe you feel like you need to put more stuff out there. And maybe you don't, you know, maybe you're going to, why am I doing it? It should be more for me, so why am I feeling pressured? And you do feel pressured to keep putting a video out. You know, human nature, I guess. You start to build something, you start to build your baby, your channel, and you want to keep it going. You want to see it grow. You love seeing it grow. But you can put a lot of pressure on yourself unnecessarily to do that. And unfortunately, there are a lot of people out there who don't help. So let's call them trolls, let's call them haters. They've got nothing better to do than to post derogatory comments. Yeah, do I need to say more? Some of them, you know, downright unbelievable, some of the comments, you know. Just why? Just really, why? So you move on, you ignore them, you delete them where they're absolutely stupid. You try and turn it into a joke sometimes where you can, but you know, really, people, come on, grow up. If you don't like it, move on. If you don't like your channel, unsubscribe. If you like the channel, if you like one video but you don't like the next one, just ignore it. You'll see so many people on YouTube talking about, oh, I'm gonna have to change my channel, you know, it's getting confused, it's not drawing people in, people are unsubscribing, etc, etc. Yes, if you're trying to do it as a business, yes, if you're trying to make money out of it seriously, you have to play that game. But most of us, we do it for fun because we enjoy it, because we want those memories. If you don't like one of my videos because it doesn't interest you, stop. Watch the next one that does interest you. You know, if you don't like the visits to places, don't watch them. Watch my next how-to, my next tip. The last one I'm going to leave you with then is my real pet hate of doing these. Maybe one of you can tell me in the comments, but I cannot stop saying the word so. I almost roll my eyes every time I hear myself say it. It's like, so this and so that. I probably say lots of other things as well that are annoying, but that one really gets on my nerves and I cannot stop. So here we go. Tell me how many times I've said it in the video. Yeah, maybe I'll come up with a prize, who knows. But yeah, that's really all my 5 likes and my 5 dislikes. And as I said, this has been Vanother Collective video. If you do want to see us, you know, this is coming out, what, Wednesday night, so there's been a couple of days of the NEC show. We are going to be there this Saturday and this Sunday. if you see us, seriously would love to say hi. You know, come up, find us. Doesn't matter what we're doing. If we're talking to anyone, come and interrupt, seriously. Hopefully we'll see some of you there. Otherwise, we'll see you on the next video. Thanks all. See you soon.